Hello, we are a team from LMU Munich. Our research topic is Tangible Interaction for Children's Creative Learning, a review. Tangible learning emphasizes the use of children's body in educational practice. It provides a new possibility to facilitate creative learning through a natural interactive interface. As we all know, creativity is an essential skill for the 21st century because it leads to knowledge construction and innovation. And childhood is an important stage to develop creativity, so it's an interesting and valuable research topic to explore how tangible user interface stimulate children's creativity. Questions raised include in what context do children use TUIs for creative learning, how have these TUI facilitated creative learning, and what are the challenges for designing and using TUIs in those contexts. The review conducted in December 2020 used 7 databases from 3 main research areas: HCI, education, and psychology, considering only English content published since 2015. The keywords tangible and creative were used for searching. The search result were 643 papers. Finally, 53 relevant papers were reviewed. The result shows that the most common contexts to use TUIs for creative learning were school, workshop, and museum. The top 3 popular activities were storytelling, robot programming, and music composition. More studies have been done for older children than younger ones. In addition to age, children's gender also made a difference in their behaviors. By the number of participants, most studies were within 50. There were around 86% of studies conducted as collaborative teamwork. Based on 53 reviewed papers, we used affinity diagramming to classify influences into 6 categories. First, scaffold novice, support children's cognitive process and development, promotes intrinsic motivation by facilitating exploration and self-directed creation, encourage children to break the boundary of disciplines and keep an open mind, build a collaborative and practical environment where children can share space, objects, and ideas to solve authentic problems. These influences are corresponding to 5 key components of creativity, namely knowledge, cognitive ability, motivation, openness of personality, and environment. For example, TEDCAD enabled primary school students immersed in 3D modeling without worrying about technical details or risks. Using Cyberplace, students were able to organize data logically in physical space for problem solving. Backpack presented children the invisible microworld and displayed long-term biological progress in a fast-forward manner, so children can do biodesigns through spatial arranging and comparing different combinations of objects. We summarized 3 main opportunities for future work. First, future research is expected to have more empirical evidence with objective evaluation to support and confirm the effectiveness of TUIs. Second, according to different concerns from TUI designers and teachers, it's important to find the balance of abstractness, openness, and complexity in TUI design, and to create a smooth experience for children. More importantly, current researchers overlook the value of teachers, so the teachers' user experience are not good enough because their learning cost is high and their teaching method might not be supported. 3 possible solutions are: consider teachers' needs and involve them as co-designers, provide tools, examples, and trainings to support them, collaborate with teachers to learn actual context and children's characteristics. The goal is to enable teachers to integrate TUIs in educational activities easily and actively. In this review, we have contributed to provide an overall picture of user context and TUI effects on children's creative learning. It's worth noting that current TUI concepts for children was essentially conducted by HCI researchers and designers rather than teachers with substantial experience. So we argue that future research should focus more on interdisciplinary nature of TUIs for creative learning and leverage collaboration between HCI researchers and school teachers.